Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. It's Wild from It Wednesday. Hi, everyone that's joining. Thanks for being here. So today's Wild from It Wednesday, and I'm Julie Seal, and I'm here to make you a probiotic mocktail. And today I'm using the Dirty Dozen that I've been using the past week or so, called Ginger Bug, in conjunction with Madame Mule Shrubbucha. So I wanted to make a really gingery drink tonight, and let's go ahead and get started. But before we do you know that it's the new moon in Libra? And this new moon is bringing a lot of powerful aspects. So thanks so much for joining. I was just talking about the new moon in Libra, the powerful aspects that are happening with Venus and Scorpio, and all the planets trying to go direct here in the coming days. So it's a very opportune time in the cosmos to think about what it is that you truly want and to finally let go of what's not serving you. So as you know, new moons are great times to release, and full moons are a time to build. So we want to take on the energy of the moon itself in our lives. And now is the clearing time for us to get really empty. So whenever you start to think about what it is that you want in your life, it's really important to think about what's not working. So I want to talk about the 4 categories of your life. If you've never heard me talk about this, they are career, creative expression. That's one category of your life. Another one's health and well-being. The third is freedom, time freedom. So however much time and freedom to do the shit that you want to do. And then the last aspect is relationships. So there's 4 aspects of your life. And if you think about those 4 aspects and you ask yourself, what is not working? How satisfied am I? This can really help you to dial in where things are not working, where you might be stuck in your life. So I encourage you to do your own new moon ritual this evening, even though the new moon actually happened at sunrise this morning on the East Coast. So the new moon already happened, but that's all right, because the energy is still in the air, and it will be for the next couple days. But today's a very powerful day to do a ritual around what it is that you never want to deal with in your life again. So this is the shit that you want out of your life forever. Whatever that is, now is the time to really get clear about what those things are and start to move them out so you can welcome the new that you're creating. Okay, so with that being said, let me show you how to do it. So take a piece of paper if you're interested and just make 4 quadrants, and then put the themes of each quadrant at the top of each. So relationships, relationships 1 quadrant, time freedom another, health and well-being down at the bottom, and the other side is career, creative expression. And just give yourself a score from 1 to 5 how satisfied you are. 1 being least satisfied, 5 being most satisfied. And you can do that as I make your drink. And you can just contemplate on what is working in your life, what's not working in your life. Try to be honest and clear. So in that discontent that you're feeling about that part of your life, that's good. You want to feel that disconnect so you're aware of what needs to change, okay? So go ahead and do that, and I'm going to make your drink. Starting off with this lovely ripe organic pear. These pears are in season. I'm going to use a half of a pear. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up. Try not to cut myself. That wouldn't be good. And after I get this pear nice and cleaned out, then I'm going to actually peel it as well, because I don't want any of the skin. Great. So you're just going to remove the skin of the pear. And we're gonna take the half a pear and we're gonna put it in the Cuisinart. It's called a Smart Stick. So, not sure if you have that device. You can use other devices to get the pureed pear. But actually, after I'm peeling this and gutting this, gutting this pear, I might just go ahead and use all of it because, yeah, we're gonna need it. It's a small pear, and I wasn't expecting the whole inside to be gushy. It is organic, but we're gonna go ahead and clean this pear, get it skinned. As you guys know, I'm really good at gutting and skinning things, being a trained mortician. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get that cleaned up. Thanks everyone for joining. And after I get the pear in there, I'm also going to put a handful of fresh mint, okay? So the fresh mint is gonna go in there, like so. And I have my compost bin over here that all of my kitchen scraps go into. Nothing goes into the trash because I know how important it is to compost. Then we're gonna take some crystallized ginger. And I don't know, I'm just gonna throw a couple in there. That's good enough. You know, I'm not real big on sugar in my drinks, so I only put a couple in there. And then tonight, for the new moon, I'm using reishi mushroom, which is known as the Queen Healer mushroom. And I thought it was very apropos for today. So I'm going to use a teaspoon of the reishi mushroom. Then from here, I'm going to use 2 ounces of ginger bug. Yum, 2 ounces of ginger bug in there. Okay. And then after that, I'm gonna take my trusty stick and puree. Like a smoothie type consistency here. Green. And that's good enough. You want it to be really nice and blended. Like a smoothie. Oh my gosh, the smell is amazing. So that's pear, mint, ginger bug, crystallized sliced ginger. I'm gonna take a nice glass and put some fancy ice in it. I'm going to pour this mixture over top of the ice. I'm going to top it off with Madame Mule Sriracha. Squeeze of lime. And to dress this drink, I'm going to use some fresh mint on the side and one of these crystallized gingers on the edge, like so. And there we have it. I prefer using a straw rather than trying to get my lip gloss all over the glass, personally. So I'm gonna grab my straw, which if you're not using stainless steel straws by now, or bamboo straws, shame on you. Because this is where it's at, right here is the stainless steel straw. This one's for smoothies, so it's like really thick. my God. The great thing about it is there's still a little bit of chunks of the crystallized ginger in there, which is really yummy. I like the texture of it. You could puree it more if you want, but I particularly like chunks of deliciousness in my drinks. I really like the additional lime and the additional mint to this. And honestly, that's what I'm going to keep doing, is just sipping and adding more of the Madame Mule Kombucha. But this drink is bomb. The name for this drink, Brian, I think should be called like a pear mule, basically. It's a pear mule. But with mint. So pear mint mule. Pear mint mule. Minty new moon puree. That's hilarious. I'm not down with the word puree, but it's definitely, it is yummy and green, like a smoothie. I think that you would approve. I really do. And then again, you know, the little side mash on the side, again, if you want to nibble on it, take a sip, a little nibble, another sip. That's always a lovely thing to do whenever you're enjoying probiotic mocktails. But I'm gonna call this a pear mint mule. And it's delicious. So good for your gut. I made the ginger bug probably about 10 days ago, so you can taste it from here. I've definitely had lots of critiquing about my tripod, and I just want to say, in case anybody watches this later, I know that we're all dealing with a lot of things in our lives, but if it's possible to try to spread positivity and love instead of being so critical upon people, a lot of people in the world would really appreciate it. So, I'm not speaking to you directly, Brian, I'm not speaking to anybody directly, but what I'm noticing right now in the atmosphere around us is a lot of people having a lot of critical, negative, unempathetic, unsensitive things to say to other individuals. And I just want to say, you know what? When you got one finger pointing, there's 4 fingers pointing back. And that's for me too, to take my own advice. There's always something positive to say. There's always something to focus your gratitude on. So with the intensity that's happening in this powerful new moon, I encourage you to sit and do your new moon ritual this evening, and sit down and look at where things aren't working in the 4 categories of your life, and then ask the next question, well, what is it that I want? And in looking at where your discontent is, you can really determine what it is that you want. But this is the time to clear out the things that are not working and release them and let go of them. And you got to get clear on what those things are that you want out of your life forever. So I hope this is inspirational and gut-friendly drink for you to be inspired by. This is a pear mint mule, and it is delectable. So try it for yourself. Firmfatale.com, you can find the Madame Mule Kombucha, 22 calories per bottle, 0 net sugar. So this drink, even though I put the crystallized ginger in there, it has a little bit of ginger, but overall it's a very healthy and low sugar drink. So thank you so much for joining me here on Wild Ferment Wednesday, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Don't forget to do your new moon ritual. Thanks so much for joining me. Peace out, y'all.